So we went over 4 actionable tips that you can start implementing to stick to your new fitness program. The whole process so you can actually see results with all the work that you're putting in, and that are literally helping me stay consistent almost every single day. Welcome to another video where I help you become a better version of yourself. And if you're new to this channel, on this channel, I help people become a better version of themselves by taking more control of their health and fitness, mentally and physically. And today, I have 4 actionable tips to help you take more control of your physical health. So when you're starting a new fitness program, the easiest part, like I mentioned, is the start. The easiest part is searching up a new program to look into, searching up a new diet to look into, and it's very exciting to put something new into your life that is essentially going to benefit you and help you feel better and help you look at yourself better. But the truth is, the true results come with consistency and long-term input of that program into your life. But how do you stay consistent? What are some actionable tips to help you stay consistent? Because I know we've all been there, I've been there, where, 2 weeks into it or a month into it, we start telling ourselves like, hey, we could give ourselves a couple days break. Until that couple of days break moves on to 2 weeks, moves on to another month. And sooner or later, it's been way too long since you've really consistently hit the gym, or you consistently went for the run, or you consistently ate the diet that you wanted to eat. These 4 tips are tips that I've began to implement into my life and that I've learned over the years of working on my own health and fitness. There was a time when I let myself go and I didn't exactly stay consistent as I wanted to. But I knew in my heart how passionate I was about health and fitness, and that how important it was in my life. So when I began trying to implement it back into my life consistently, these are the 4 tips that I used. And on my social media, I actually document my whole journey. So if you're interested, I'll put these social media links in the description below so you can follow along. But let's get to those 4 actionable tips. So tip number 1 is to start slow and build up momentum. Now, what does this mean? I know it can be very, very exciting to jump straight into it, to try to do it every single day. But the truth is, your body is going through things it's not exactly used to. Your body needs time to get accustomed and to catch up to where you are, to the stresses that you're putting through it physically and also psychologically. Especially if you're fitting something new into your daily routine that hasn't been implemented and hasn't been changed in months or even years, then you have to give your body and your mind the time to catch up to the stresses that you're putting on it. So you got to start off slow. You have to build up the momentum to carry you on to the long term. Now, how do you start off slow? So first thing in the morning is to set your intention for the day. Like, I'm gonna work out today. Or if it's a rest day, like, I'm gonna take today off, but the day after, I'm gonna get back into the routine. You have to commit, and you have to create the discipline in yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm gonna commit to this. Commit to 1 day at a time, 1 exercise at a time, 1 workout at a time. Those fitness influencers online are not superhuman. They all started off slow, and they started with realistic expectations. If you're going through something new, if you're putting your body through something new, you can't expect to put yourself through those new stresses for 7 whole days straight consistently. Not even 5 whole days sometimes. Sometimes all it takes is 3 days to start off, or maybe even a day out of your week to start off. But the important thing is to start slow and build up that momentum. So start with 1 day out of your week, or start with 3 days out of your week. And as soon as you're hitting those marks consistently, that's when you can begin putting in 1 more day, putting in 2 more days. But you have to get the small things down first. And the actionable tip number 2 is to use rest days as an award, specifically when you're first starting out. Use rest days as an award. Think of it as, okay, I'm gonna put in my full effort today, and tomorrow I've earned myself a rest day. You know, I've put all my max effort today, so tomorrow I can fully rest. It's gonna be difficult when you're first starting out, and rest days are a crucial part of staying consistent and building up that momentum. So think of the next day you work out as something you have to earn by going all out on that first day that you work out. And actionable tip number 3 is remembering your why for starting in the first place. There's a reason why you even started, why you even began to look up that new fitness program online, why you even put yourself through the struggle of changing up your daily routines to work on your fitness. This why will carry you on throughout your whole process if you write it down, engrave it in your mind, put it somewhere on your phone notes, put it somewhere where you can see every time when you want to give up, when you want to stop. For example, my why for working out is I want to be able to run around and play around with my kids when I'm older, and to have a fully able and fully healthy body when I'm older. I mean, as much as I can. And putting in these workouts and these consistent days is essentially going to set me up for the future. And when I don't feel like putting my all into a workout, or when I don't feel like eating the right things for my nutrition and for my good health, having this why engraved in my mind that I look at every single morning, or that I have in my notes when I don't feel like, putting my all out, motivates me every single time. And I know we all have a strong why for why we started anything in the first place, for why we got out of bed this morning, for why we wanted to start a family, for why we wanted to choose this career for ourselves. And there's also a reason why you started a new fitness program in the first place. The reason that made you so excited in the beginning. Maybe it could even be to have that new summer body, or to look good for a vacation that you're going on to. There's a reason why you started in the first place. So actionable tip number 4 is to think of your body as a bank. Now, what does this mean exactly? When you put money into a bank, you're essentially depositing cash into your bank to make you more wealthier. Now think of workouts or exercises as the cash that you put into your body. And this cash, or this workouts that you put into your body, essentially makes you healthier or wealthier if you're thinking of a bank. So every workout that you put in, every exercise that you put in, you're essentially making yourself that much more healthier for the long run. And you're making long-term investments for yourself, long-term healthy choices for yourself. Think of your body as that bank. Think of your body as something that you're investing in, your longest term investment, your most important investment, because essentially it is. If you take care of your body will essentially take care of you. If you take care of your bank, your funds, essentially your money that you've accumulated will take care of you. So we went over 4 actionable tips that you can start implementing to stick to your new fitness program. These tips are something that I use every single day. These aren't just tips that I just thought of out of thin air. These are tips that I found that work best for me and that are literally helping me stay consistent almost every single day to stick to my new fitness program. With all these actionable tips, I promise you that you can stay consistent throughout your fitness program. Try at least one of them today and stick to your new fitness program today.